comes, we'll film that for you so that you have it and it's all, professionally done. And I felt like I was so grateful that it was the LA Times that were going to be at my event because, that's, people have the skewed version of the media. And, if it would have just been a random camera crew or maybe somebody else, it could have given it less credibility. And so we got lucky that they thought enough about the victims to want to come and see what we're doing and follow up with us and how we're trying to live our lives. And, boom, oh, guess what? Now you're filming something that no one thought was really ever going to happen. And so, yeah, definitely, question or, I just feel like it's my job to continue to shine a light on it and make sure and be vocal that, let's not forget about these ladies. I know that there are a lot of victims. I know there's a lot of stories every day that are happening to somebody that are terrible. But I just want to, continue to megaphone what these people have been through and that, they're not made more promises that someone's not going to keep.
Right. Do you feel like Erika was sincere when she was speaking to you guys? And does that, for just you, just with her, does that bring closure to you by her going there and speaking to you and the other ladies? I mean, like, do you feel some sense of closure and did you feel she was sincere?
So on the sincerity part, I would say yes. I did feel she was sincere. I think she was a little bit nervous. I didn't see just ice cold Erika. Now I saw a little bit of that. There were moments where it was sort of more what you're used to, but she did try to open up. I did feel like she tried to be human, with the people in the room, even though we had cameras and stuff on us. We did sit at a table. No one was asking us questions. Okay. It wasn't an interview when we're all sitting in the room. Okay. No, we're not in a line and people aren't throwing questions at us. We're sitting at the table talking as women and we're asking each other questions. Okay. So this is a real fly on the wall sort of moment. We did not agree, not that anybody pushed or anything, but what we agreed to do is just have it filmed because they were already there. So it just made sense. But we wanted it to be a real moment for the people who were a part of it because it was so long in coming and such a big deal that we wanted to keep the integrity of the conversation. So I do feel it was real. I do think it was powerful. I think when people see it, they're going to be, I mean, from what you see on the show and edit on the show or what you see on social media, I think people are going to be like this. What? Erika just said what? She just hugged them. She just did whatever. I mean, I think people's mouths are going to be hanging wide open and go, wow, this may be one of the first times that you really see Erika as someone you can relate to and more of an everyday person. It's just a little sliver, but I'm just saying, I think it's a side that people haven't really seen. And I think that it wasn't fake. I think there were moments where she had a little bit of her facade up. Was it closure for me? Definitely not. I mean, they were going to also promote the GoFundMe that went with our event. They should have donated to the charity that we gave all of the money from the event to the charity, not just the profits, every dime that came in, every ice cream that was bought, every dollar of it to the nonprofit. And they're called No Birthday Left Behind. They do birthday parties for kids in homeless shelters, for crying out loud. They give birthday parties to the unhoused. How more beautiful can that be? A young teenage girl started this nonprofit when she was young, and now she's in college, and it continues to flourish. So, to me, I think the follow through and what really happens as a result of the meeting will bring me more closure per se than just the meeting itself. But it was a good start, and fingers crossed that the humanity part continues.
And we'll see this on Beverly Hills Housewives. Like, it will be on the show, I assume.
I don't know what this footage wasn't given to Housewives. So I don't know what, what they'll film with Erika or them talking about it or anything like that. It will get released by LA Times at some point, and people will be able to see the actual interview, with the victims. And so I don't know. I don't know how Beverly Hills will play into that. I know she talked about it on Watch What Happens Live, which again was positive for her, but also for the victims. We're about to have another season. So now every week I'll get texts, calls from people I know and also victims, like reacting to everything that's said or related to on the show or, in all the media, good or bad. So it's very triggering for everybody. So my hope, the whole point in doing this meeting, besides them getting an apology, was so that the media was not constantly pitting Erika and the victims against each other. And then the men who helped Tom are just playing golf and making millions and like, cool, perfect. Like, wait, thanks, Erika. Thanks for being the shiny object that people want to pay attention to, because it's an easy click. It's an easy like, it's an easy view to put Erika Jayne or anybody who's on a popular reality show or TV show in an equation than it is to tell like a story that's kind of nuanced and hard to tell, right? And so, we'll see going forward, did we flip the switch or not? Will people start talking more about Tom's partners, his son-in-law, Robert Finnerty, Chris May, Chris Camone, the CFO who's sitting in jail right now? Can we talk about these people, or the banks that had these trust accounts for decades? Tom moved from bank to bank with the same two people that were vice presidents. And these accounts are horrific. I've seen them. Why these were never reported by the banks is mind-blowing. Why the bankruptcy trustee never sued the banks is beyond my wildest dreams, because they were co-conspirators, in my opinion.
Did this meeting change your opinion of Erika? And also, is any part of you now, or in general, maybe not even now, maybe before, like, I'll get the trolls for this question, but I think it's a valid question. Like, do you feel like you're the same? Like, is Erika the same as you guys? Is Erika a victim of Tom, just like you and Kathy, you?
Okay, so no. Erika and I are not like the other victims because we benefited from Tom's power and money.